You're standing at the edge of a foreign city at 9 p.m. Your phone has half a battery. Your legs are tired. You've got 3 transportation options and you have 30 seconds to pick one before you lose all 3 opportunities. A taxi pulls up with no meter. An Uber driver's rating is 4.2 stars and 17 minutes away. The walk back to your hotel is 12 blocks through streets you've never seen in daylight. You're about to make a decision that determines whether you get home safe or become a cautionary tale on travel forums. Let's make sure you win. First, understand the math. Transportation isn't about the option that sounds safest. It's about the option that removes the most variables. Every choice has a failure point. Your job is picking the choice with the fewest ways to get hurt. Mistake number 1, trusting any taxi that approaches you. Let me be clear, if a driver approaches you instead of you hailing them, do not get in that car. These are unlicensed predators.
They've got a modified meter. They've got a route to a cash machine that somehow always needs a detour through a dark neighborhood. They're counting on you being tired, disoriented, and willing to believe that a $12 ride actually costs $120. In Zagreb, a tourist paid $1,500 for a 5-minute ride. In Porto, unlicensed drivers show fake meters. In Bangkok, Bali, Bangkok, Amsterdam, the pattern is identical. The driver approaches you, you get in, you wake up poorer and angrier. The only exception is never an exception. Licensed taxis aren't official queues. They're dispatched by call. They're booked through hotel concierges. They do not approach you like a predator separating prey from the herd. Here's what you actually do. Use the taxi queue if one exists. Call a licensed company beforehand. Better yet, ask your hotel to book it. Your hotel has nothing to gain by sending you to a predatory driver. They have their reputation to lose. Hotels know good drivers.
They know bad ones. Use that knowledge. Now, let's talk about ride-sharing apps. Uber, Lyft, Bolt, Grab, whatever brand operates where you are. The appeal is obvious. You see the driver's face, the car's license plate, the exact route you're taking. Your location is tracked by everyone you tell. It's transparent. But here's what people miss. The app is only as safe as the driver using it. A 4.2-star rating doesn't mean safe. It means the driver hasn't killed anyone yet that would generate 1-star reviews. 1-star reviews are rare. People don't leave 1-star reviews after being robbed. They leave them after bad music choice. The rating system is broken. You don't get to see if that driver has been reported, but the company just didn't care.
Here's how to use ride-sharing without being vulnerable. First, request your ride from inside a building, not standing on the street staring at your phone like you're broadcasting your location. Inside a hotel lobby, a restaurant, a mall, anywhere safe. Second, when the car arrives, verify everything before opening the door. License plate from the app, car model, driver photo. Have them tell you your name, not the other way around. If something is off, cancel and request another car. There's no penalty for being paranoid. Third, sit in the back seat. Not negotiable. Back seat, seatbelt on, phone alert turned off so you're not distracted. Fourth, share your trip with someone. Every app has this feature. Use it. Have your hotel, your family, your friend following your route in real time. The driver doesn't know this, but they think about it when the app reminds them their ride is being watched. Fifth, track the route. You've researched the hotel location. You know roughly where you're going. If the driver takes a bizarre detour that makes no sense, speak up immediately. Not polite, not timid, assertive. Where are you going? Because it's the wrong direction. Most drivers are legit and will respond with a reasonable explanation. Bad actors hate confrontation. They want silent, compliant passengers. Become unsilent. Finally, trust your instincts. If you're in that car and something feels wrong, have them pull over at a well-lit public place and get out. You can request another car, you can go back to the hotel, you can call the police. What you don't do is stay in a situation that feels dangerous because you feel awkward speaking up. Awkward beats dead. Now walking, the nuclear option at night. And I mean nuclear. Walking at night in an unfamiliar city is the highest risk choice you can make.
You're slow. You're obvious. You're a tourist reading street signs and moving hesitantly. You're a mobile ATM with a target on your back. But sometimes it's the right choice. Walking is safe when these conditions are met. First, daylight or early evening only. Not night, not twilight. Sunlight or well-lit commercial areas with heavy foot traffic and visible businesses. Second, the route is simple and short. Less than a kilometer. Walking 15 minutes to cut costs is fine. Walking 30 minutes in unfamiliar territory is asking for trouble. Third, the area is objectively busy. Restaurants, shops, other tourists, streetlights. Not quiet, not picturesque and empty. Loud and crowded, where criminals avoid because witnesses are everywhere.
But here's the trap everyone falls into. Walking saves money at the start of your trip. A taxi from the airport costs $60. Walking feels doable. You walk. Nothing happens. You get confident. By day 3, you're walking dark streets at 10 p.m. because you've convinced yourself the city is safe. It's not. Cities that are safe in daylight become predatory after sunset. The calculus changes completely. Do this instead. Make the decision before you leave your hotel, not on the street when you're tired and the walk looks shorter than it is. From the safety of your room, decide your maximum walking distance. 2 kilometers, absolute maximum. Anything longer is taxi or rideshare. Anything shorter than 500 meters might be acceptable if conditions are perfect. In between, ask your concierge. They know the neighborhoods better than any travel blog. Here's your decision tree. It takes 30 seconds and it removes emotion. Are you traveling between 6 p.m. and 10 a.m.? Use taxi or rideshare. Non-negotiable. Is the distance more than 2 kilometers? Use taxi or rideshare. Is the area you're walking through more deserted than commercial? Use taxi or rideshare. Are you carrying expensive electronics or large amounts of cash? Use taxi or rideshare. Are you traveling alone after dark? Use taxi or rideshare. Are you tired, disoriented, or unfamiliar with the area? Use taxi or rideshare. If all those are no, then walking might be acceptable. But acceptable is not the same as good. It's just less bad than the alternatives. Finally, the nuclear option within the options. Book your transport before you go out. Not when you return, before. Tell your hotel concierge where you're going and when you expect to leave. Request a taxi or rideshare now with a scheduled pickup. You get a driver assigned. You have a confirmation code. You wait inside until the car arrives. You've eliminated the street wait, the desperation, the willingness to take any option just to sit down. Stack these behaviors and you transform from victim to customer. You control the interaction. You dictate the terms. The driver doesn't approach you. You book the ride. The driver doesn't rush you. You verify everything. The driver doesn't take a detour. You're watching the map. You've just turned the math in your favor. Now get home safely.